Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome. Comp Dude, thank you so much. Tanya, thank you so much. Always get to see you. Thank you so much. I'm having a great day. Mom just left for Cuba. She's going for 2 weeks to Cuba. She'll be back just before Christmas. So that's exciting. It's going to be pretty quiet around here. I mean, not here in my house, but she lives right next door. You guys know. There's Nana. Happy birthday, Willow. Thank you. Thank you so much. So what we're going to do, you guys, as you can see on screen, we're going to have some live draws today. So what I'm going to do is, let me go over here. So what I'm going to do is I'll get the cards shuffled up and it's going across the stream. Let's see if we can get some love for Willow today. Ask a question, a yes or no question, and for $5, and that's pretty cheap. And $10 or over gets you entered into a free draw for a free mini read on this Sunday, and we will do the draws today right here on the Birthday Bash. And if you give a $20 super chat, you still get your questions too. You get to ask your question, and for a $20 super chat, you're entered into getting a t-shirt. And if we get 5 or more of the $20 super chats, then I will up that to a hoodie. And you get to choose which one you want, the colors, size, everything. So there you go. Hi, Cat H. Good to see you. I was talking to Sister. She's taking care of some business, but she's hoping to pop in. So how is everybody doing? I'm anxious to see Kate Bell come in to see if she got blasted again. We did get a little bit more snow there last night, so it was like, that was one of my birthday wishes. I wanted to have snow for my birthday, and that we do. It's not a lot, but at least I don't see the grass anymore, so at least we get that. Rev, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. So yes, for my birthday, ask a question. Now, if you guys want to ask a question about one of the cases we're following, I'm doing those for free. But if you want a personal one, then it's a $5 super chat. If you make it a $10 super chat, you're automatically entered into the draw for a free mini reading this Sunday. And if you up it to a $20 super chat, you're in the draw that we're going to do right here at the end of this session. We'll do a draw for a t-shirt. And if we get more than 5 $20 super chats for my birthday, then I'm going to up that to a hoodie. And you guys get to choose it. So thank you, Kat. Thank you. So questions regarding any of the cases we're covering is free. If you want a personal one, it's $5, and you can read the bottom of the screen right here. If you want to up it to 10, you're entered into A draw, if you upped it to 20, it's a draw for a t-shirt or a hoodie. So there you go. So I spent some time with Mama this morning and opened my birthday gift from her. I had some other gifts that I opened already. And my son will be here. He's going to pick up my granddaughter after school, and then they're coming over. Then I'm going out for dinner. So I got a day filled. I want to try and maybe get some shopping done later on this afternoon, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So it's going to have to wait till either tomorrow or Saturday. I think I'll wait till Saturday because then I can take my granddaughter with me and she can help pick out Christmas gifts. Christmas, you guys, 3 weeks. 3 weeks away. And my son that's coming today, his birthday's on the 18th. I just had my granddaughter's birthday on the 2nd. My oldest granddaughter, her birthday was on the 2nd. Mine's on the 4th. My oldest son, he's on the 18th. Then we got Christmas. Then we got New Year's. Then we got, before New Year's, my other grandson, he turns 3. So and then what's after that? Oh, then my granddaughter that's coming today, her birthday's January 16th. It's just like December, January are horrible months for me. It's just like, and in December, every, like this year, it's Thursdays. Every Thursday, there's something. So it's like, if it's not an anniversary, it's a birthday or Christmas or then New Year's. And then we got stuff and everything in between. So, yeah. So what have you guys been up to? You guys got all your Christmas shopping done? Do you think law enforcement found tangible and Van Hill property concerning Summer Wells? Well, let's ask. Let's ask if they found anything worthwhile regarding missing Summer Wells at the Van Hill Road property. And I think that is Fred Hill's relative. So let's see. One card, please. Yes or no. Did they find something tangible? That's too many. That's 3. One card, please. Did they find anything tangible? Yeah. Can you give me just 1 second, you guys? I'm going to ask that question. Just give me a second. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Hectic here today. Here's Fruit Fly. Happy birthday, Willow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're asking if law enforcement found anything at the Hill residence on Van Hill Road property concerning Summer Wells. Did law enforcement find anything on the Van Hill Road property? I got no. But look at what it says. Getting caught, no loss on the tail end of things. What does that mean? Let's ask. What does that mean? Because it come up no, but they didn't find anything there that was tangible on the property. But let's find out because they went there for a reason, right? So let's see. Why did they go there then? Why did they go to that Van Hill Road property? Let's see. Why did they go? because of the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is in reverse. Not forgiving or forgetting. This is also some kind of end of a relationship, right? So did somebody, let's get a couple more cards. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody took a chance. And then we got the Hermit. And the Hermit's in reverse. This is taking something from safety. So I believe that somebody could have either called in a tip. It looks to me like this is somebody who maybe was friends with that person and is no longer friends. Like something happened with that friendship, and they took a chance on calling because they figured that, maybe things that they had heard or whatever, um, when they were friends, because that's what it seems like to me. Somebody that was, what's his name? Paul Hill, I think. Thank you. Thank you, Ingna. Ing. I think somebody that was friends with him that's no longer friends with him, I think his name is Paul Hill. Maybe had conversations with him, or, in conversations, maybe something came up that he thought was suspicious. So once they're no longer friends, he calls in and he makes some kind of tip or whatever, or says something that leads investigators to think that there could be something there, because the Hermit is taking something out of safety, right? Like the Hermit upright is somebody who's in isolation, that keeps to themselves, stuff like that. It's in reverse here. So it's almost like, I feel like there was a conversation between the owner of that property and a friend that he's no longer friends with, that led this person to believe that maybe there's something on that property, and called in a tip. But I don't think anything was found. So for those coming in, questions regarding any of the cases are free. Any of the cases that we've covered. If you want a question for yourself, it's $5 super chat. $10 super chats get you into a draw for a free mini reading this Sunday. And $20 super chat gets you in the draw for a hoodie. And with those, you can also still ask your questions. So there you go. So you guys all ready for Christmas or what? Iris says, happy blessed birthday. Thanks for coming on to say hi. Yes. I have about an hour, you guys, to spare before everything starts happening here for my birthday. So I figured, why not, right? You're very welcome. Thank you for asking that question. I believe if something would have been found, unless they're keeping really tight-lipped about it, we would have heard about it by now. There's so much going on, you guys, in the true crime community regarding the Summer Wells case again. And it's just like, just be careful what you're listening to, because a lot of people, I'm going to say this, a lot of people that have brought up the Summer Wells case again are doing it for clicks and views. They're fighting with other creators. They're fighting amongst themselves. And that does nothing to find Summer. So I stay right out of all of that. And I just go by what the facts are and where those are leading us. And I still believe, like I said, I pull cards every morning. So I still believe that Summer is buried on that Wells property, like at the end of it, where that road is. I've showed it on maps in the past. You have to go back and see some of my Summer Wells readings. Ing, thank you. So Ing, you are in the draw. Oh, you're in the UK. That's one place I can't ship to, is the UK, because it's like all this trade stuff and everything that's going on is crazy. But what I will do for you, Craig, is I know you come in on Sundays. I'm going to mark it down. Your read this Sunday is free. There's Kate Bell. So, Craig, like I said, you're in the UK, so I can't ship to the UK. But your read this Sunday. Make sure you come in this Sunday, 1 p.m., 11 a.m. Eastern this Sunday, and your read is free. So thank you so much for your donation. Kate Bell, hello, hello, hello. And Kate says, happy birthday, my dear Willow. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's freezing here. Just ordered a heated cat house for outside. There is a stray around here. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet of you. There's tons here too. Oh, thank you, Ang. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate you. Now what was I saying? Yeah, the Summer Wells case. I believe that I showed, like, if you come down that main road, Beach Creek Road, whatever it is, and you turn onto um Summer Wells Street, Road, whatever you want to call it, go down to where that next street is, right? I think there's, like, somebody said I was seeing like scrapped cars. There's a place right at the corner there, scrap cars. And it's in that area of that first intersection. She's there somewhere. And I'm still getting that. So, oh, you live in Belgium. Wow, Belgium in the house. That is one place I would love to go. That's on my bucket list. I would love to go to Belgium. I would love it. I would like to know more about Brittany Shank and if a neighbor living on the road where they crashed the car did something to her. The boyfriend ran away into the night after he crashed the car she had injuries from and went to a house for help, but then ran away into the night. If a neighbor living on the road where they crashed the car did something to her. Okay, well, let's find out. Oh, well, I don't know why people would be mean to you. You're one of the sweetest people I ever seen. So, you know what? Ignore them. They don't know what they're missing. I think you're lovely. Okay, so you want to know more about Brittany Shank. Brittany Shank. Did a neighbor living on the road where they crashed the car do something to her? I got yes. I got yes. Oh, we got somebody else from Belgium too. Rev knew it. I don't know how to say that, but yes. I'm just going to call you Rev. Rev is from Belgium too. Welcome, all our friends from Belgium. So the boyfriend ran away. Okay. So let's see what else we can get. What is going on with this neighbor? What's going on? Because look at, I got yes. Yes. What's going on with this neighbor? Oh, that one came out. So we're going to take it. The moon, lies, deceit, deception. Lies, deceit, deception. Afraid of being caught. Let's get a couple more. The Queen of Cups. Because of the Queen of Cups, somebody had no morals or values, that's for sure. I think there's a female too that's involved because the Queen of Cups come out, and the world in reverse. With the Queen of Cups and the world in reverse, both of them, this is somebody who felt like, I'm almost feeling like this. I think there was a female there. There's a male there, but I think that there's a female also. And the female either felt slighted by Brittany, Lies, deceit, deception. This female was not happy with I think this male helping or wanting to help Brittany, or did he show some kind of interest in Brittany? Because in the upright, the Queen of Cups is like somebody who's very kind and and loving, like, and then the World in reverse. This is like something's going to change. Have you forgotten what we'd set out to do? I don't know. I think that they're involved somehow, but there is a male and a female there that are surrounding her. Now I forget what the read says because I've done so many reads that I forget what the read had said, but I do believe there's a male and a female. Yes, Belgium representing. Kate says they had a memorial for her yesterday. Really strange. Yeah. Hello, Alicia. And not your MILF. Cute. Says happy birthday, Willow. Enjoyed watching you for years. Happy holidays. You too. Thank you, Alicia. And thank you, Kate. Yeah, so also the Sebastian Rogers case, you guys, I think that case has gone cold. I think that the police know what happened to Sebastian, but they can't prove it. And I think there's a few cases that we've been covering that fall in that same line, that they know that some of these suspects did something, but it's trying to prove it, right? Getting the proof for it. And with the Sebastian Rogers case, I don't, with the cards I've been pulling, I don't think they're ever going to find the truth. Like, it's going to take somebody up on other charges that could be spending some amount of time behind bars that's going to spill the beans to get a better deal. That's the only way I can see, or because I believe his mom is behind it all. Unless they break up and Chris comes forward with what Katie did. But can he do that now without implicating himself? You know what I mean? Because I do think he helped afterwards. Well, happy early birthday, Alicia. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Marlene Howie, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that case really irks me too. Really irks me. And it's funny, you guys, not funny, but I was about to do a read on the girl that was on the cruise ship. Not the cruise ship. The girl, oh my God, I forget now. I got an email and it was about the girl who was pregnant, ready to give birth. And they told me a few things, like she went, I guess, to her mom's or whatever, and then she was never seen again. Or her mom had said they'd gone shopping and then she was never seen again. I pulled some cards before doing the read because I just didn't have time to do the full read. So I wanted to pull some cards just to see what came out. And I got that the mother was involved. And then last night I got another email saying, oh my God, Willow, you got to check this out. So I checked it out. And sure enough, the mother and stepfather have been arrested. And she was found in the woods across from their home or something. And they tried to cut the baby out of her. And then both died. And that's exactly what I got. But I hadn't had a chance to do the read yet. So you guys got to take me at my word that that's what would have came out. Willow, I sent you an email this morning. I haven't even had a chance, hon, to check emails yet. Let me write it down. But I will. I wrote it down so I don't forget. I just got a day packed full today, but I will check it. Brianna Alguera is awful too. I've never even heard of that one, Ing. Then he says, I'm late. Happy birthday, Willow. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. What other ones? I've got so much on my mind right now, you guys, I can't even think straight. Oh my God, yes, I heard about that one. It was in Michigan too. Was it in Michigan? Like, what's going on with Michigan? Kate, what's going on over there? Kat says, ugh, ugh. Yes. Well, you know you'll get lots of love in here. And I don't allow any nastiness or anything here. Police say she jumped from the 17th floor on a party. What? Okay, let me write down that name, Eng. Don't say anything more about it because I don't want too much information. Okay, hang on. You gave the name up here. Hang on. Brianna Aguilera. And where was that? Where did that happen, Ing? Where did that happen? Is that in the States or is that, where is that? Because just don't tell me any more information and just how old she was and where did it happen? See, lots of love for you here, Ing. Lots of love for you. In Texas? Okay. I can see if I can't get some information on it. Once I'm done my read, or I'll ask somebody to send me some information on it. Maybe 20? Okay. 20-ish. We'll say 20-ish. Okay, that's all I need. And I'll do that. Maybe tomorrow morning I will do it and have it up. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. I know I got to go out and get a few things, last minute things done that I need to get done. She was beautiful. Oh, I betcha. It's like these beautiful girls that are being taken is just horrible. Yes, Kate, how are you feeling? And how is Nana? Trying to stay warm. Did you get more snow, Kate? We got some overnight last night, and that's what I wanted for my birthday. I just wanted a little bit of snow. I was just telling Chad I bought a heated cat house for the cat stray outside. We've got a problem with strays around here. One part of my front porch where I got to fix it this summer. I wanted to fix it this past summer, but totally forgot. You know me and my memory. But where my stairs meet my porch, I've got most of it closed in. There's an opening there. And the cats are getting in there, the stray cats, and having their kittens under my front porch. So, I mean, I think they're warm under there because there is some insulation under there. There's a bag of insulation that I put under there because I wanted to insulate the wall for my basement. There's like, I don't know, maybe 3 feet of my basement wall that's above ground. So I want to put all the insulation up against that and never got around to it. So there's a bag of insulation that's open that's in there. So I'm sure that by now I won't be able to use it because I'm sure that's where they've gotten into that bag because just the end of it was open and it's pretty thick. It's about 2 feet thick. And I'm sure that's where they're getting in and having their kittens. So, yes, thank you for your prayer, warriors, Nana. Alicia says she's over snow already. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Michigan isn't that far from me. I've been to Sarnia, which is just on the other side of the border. I think I'd probably like fly from Ottawa to maybe London, if there's an airport in London, and then rent a car or something there and drive across. But right now, I'm so terrified, you guys, to go. I'm close to the border, the US border where I am right now. And I'm just terrified to go across because at our border crossing here, there's people that have tried to come back and they've been detained in the US. And I mean, they haven't done anything wrong, right? It's horrible, horrible. The cars are getting ripped apart and saying that they're trying to bring, you know what, drugs into the States. So they're ripping apart Canadians' cars as they're trying to go over into the state. It's horrible. Oscoda, we're around there. Oscoda, Michigan. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's far from me. It depends where I cross over, right? Let me just see. Whoops. Let me get my maps up. Let's go to Michigan. Let me bring up the map here. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Yeah, so I'd probably cross over in the Blue Water Bridge. Like up just north of Sarnia. Because I could cross over near Windsor and go in by Detroit, but I'd rather not go to Detroit. We almost got robbed the last time we were there in Detroit. So I'd rather not go to Detroit, but Sarnia, I got friends that live in Sarnia. Not far. It's in the Sherwood Village area. So Sarnia, the crossing there, the Blue Water Bridge isn't that far from there. Yeah. I've never been in that part of Michigan where you're saying it's further north than where I usually go. When we cross over. I'm trying to see what highways I hate the 402. So I think, let me check London here. Is there an airport in London? See, I could fly into London. That saves me like a 12-hour drive, maybe. I'm looking around. I should just, okay, wait. Let's see. Is there an airport in London, Ontario? London International Airport. So there is an airport there. So I'd have to look into flights to London. Like that saves me a lot of time. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I know I am going to Hamilton this summer. I mean, from Hamilton, how far is, hang on, how far is, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Thank you so much, Kate. So Alicia got the gift membership from Kate Bell. So please thank Kate for your membership. Thank you, Kate. Driving from Hamilton, so usually I fly. I just hate driving, but this summer I'm going to be driving to Hamilton, and then Sarnia is probably about 2-hour drive from Hamilton, and then the border is like maybe another 45 minutes to get into the States if I go north of Sarnia and cross over into the States there. And maybe I could meet you around there somewhere. That would be awesome. Yes, congratulations, Alicia, on your free membership. Yeah, that would be awesome. Another one that was the one in Quebec here, just across the border into Quebec, because I'm in Ontario. There was a woman that took off, and they thought she'd done something to her daughter, and she was found along the 417 highway that goes from like Ottawa into Quebec, and that's a really, really busy highway. And they found the baby just walking around in the ditch. I was going to go to because it was only about an hour and a half from me where she went missing from. I was going to go and check it out, but the very next day is when somebody spotted the baby walking in the ditch on the highway. So I didn't get to go to that, and that one was really close to me. I'm hoping this tariff stuff is done by the summer, you guys, because I'll have to check out too how it is at the border crossings at Sarnia. Okay, Nana. Yes. And you too, please take care of yourselves, and I hope you're feeling better. Go take care of your concentrator. That is very important. Kat says I could stop by Ohio and say hi. I'd love to travel all through there and go and see a lot of views. Like, I'm not working anymore. I've retired. So it's like I can travel. I've got a passport and everything. But it's this tariff crap that's going on. It's like, I don't know how it is with you guys coming into Canada and then going back. But I know us Canadians trying to go into the US, the border services at the US, when we get to the US customs, they're not very nice to us. Huh. Oh, well, happy birthday, Janet. We could get our butt on the pontoon. That'd be fun. Like even getting down into Jersey or anything. Like I know some of the border patrol here at our Canadian border here, where I would cross to go down to Jersey. Um, but it's going across. Like I used to go across all the time to go into upstate New York and into like Messina and stuff like that, Syracuse, stuff like that. And we're just terrified because so many people have gone across and they've had their cars destroyed and everything. They rip apart your car, they detain you, everything. And it's like, what? People have had their electronics taken from them. It's like, it's crazy. Kat says we're flat. Nothing exciting to see. Oh, flat farmland. Whoa, it is chilly here today. I think it's -8 outside right now. -8. It's cold. I'm getting a little bit of a draft that's coming in by my window here. So what about you guys? If you had one place where you could go, where would you go? Okay, Ing, I don't think I'm going to be on much longer. I was planning on about an hour because I've got so much to do before my son shows up and I got to go for dinner and whatnot. I've got a few things I want to get done before he gets here, and he'll be here in about an hour and a half. So I think by 2 o'clock I'm going to be wrapping it up. So she fell Saturday night. Oh my gosh, and give her big hugs for us, and we'll be praying for a speedy recovery for her. Yes, happy birthday, Janet. What is going on with my chat? My chat keeps going out on my studio, and I don't know why. It's really weird. YouTube is acting so strange lately, you guys. Let's see here if there was any more questions or anything. Kat says, my sister is in Phoenix, 2,800 miles away. Aw. That's so sad. I hate being far away from where I grew up, like in Hamilton. It's like a 5-hour drive, 5.5 hours. It's not that bad, but I hate not being able just to jump in the car, go down the road and see one of my friends. You know what I mean? Yes. Thank you for that, Rev. I'm sure Ing will appreciate that. Kate says, I'd go back to the Southwest. Love that area. Teos, Albuquerque. Yeah. There's so many places in the US I wanted to get to, and I kick myself in the butt now that all this stuff is going on that is going on. So many places I still wanted to get to in the States, and it's like, you get worried when you start hearing some of the horror stories. That there was a couple in their early 70s, maybe mid 70s, that were detained. They said, oh, they thought that they were packaging drugs and bringing it across. They ripped their car apart. They detained them. They took their cell phones. Oh, it was horrible. And they were from here, from this area where I am. Like my son is like a mile from the border. So it's like, it's scary. It's scary stuff. And it's not the people of the US that worry me, it's the government right now. They have a hate on for Canada, that's for sure. I've always said that it's not the people, it's the governments. Like our government, our Canadian government, and the US government got to get their shits together. We've been lifelong friends, you know? Yeah, it is. It's bad. Like I said, I used to go across the border, especially when I was right, you know, close to the border. I mean, I'm still right close to the border. Um, I used to go back and cross like 2, 3 times a week. And now I'm terrified to go even once. Like I'd like to do some Christmas shopping over there because there's stuff over there that we can't get here. So, you know, when you get to the point where you're worried, and like, I mean, I just got a new vehicle last year, and it's like I don't want my vehicle ripped apart. I just bought a Samsung Ultra, over $2,000 phone. I don't want it taken from me, you know, like it's scary. So when you're worried to go and see like people that you know and friends and whatnot, hang on a second. I don't know what the hell. Let me just find my light sweater. I don't know what is going on, but I've got flies, huge flies getting in my house. And I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. I don't know where the hell they're coming from, but I just ripped everything out of here. Oh. Whoops, let's do that. And that. And that. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just made a mess. Ugh. Anyway, I forget what I was saying now. Yeah, it's always the governments, and it's like, whoops, come on, show. There we go. It's always the governments. No, I have not seen Missy. I don't know what's going on with Missy. I have not seen Missy in 2 weeks. So I'm going to have to go on my Facebook and message her. God says, I wonder if it's government related. Yeah, I don't know what it is this year, Kate. It's like I got these huge flies that are in my house. My kitchen window, I had like 4 or 5, and there's nothing dead here. So it's like, why are all these flies? I've never had that come winter. You don't see flies, and I'm dealing with flies. It's like, what the hell is going on? Bunch of flies in my kitchen this morning. Warm inside, cold outside. Yeah. But this is the first time, and I've had this house for 10 years. I've never had flies like this in my windows come winter, ever. So I don't know what the hell is happening. They got to be on steroids or something. They're huge. They got to be on steroids or something. I don't know. It's just really, really weird. Okay, you guys, so we're going to wrap it up. It's 10 to 2. I've got tons of stuff that I've got to do. I did get some readings done this morning, so which was good, some private reads. So if you are on the list for private reads, just know I am getting there. I'm almost caught up. I think I'm about 12 or so behind that people that have been waiting, so I am getting there. So with that being said, let's wrap it up. Thank you everybody for coming in and wishing me, let me put this back up, thank you for coming in and wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate each and every one of you. Um, thank you for your donations. Thank you, Ing. Thank you for the memberships that were gifted from Kate Bell. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up, you guys, and get going on some of these things I got to get going on so I can be ready when my son gets here. I love you too. I love all of you guys. I love you guys. The one finger, it's still, I found out that I got a fracture in here. See? So you can't always get a second opinion with doctors. It's not the arthritis because all these fingers work perfect. Like, look at, I can close every one of my fingers except this one. I can, yeah, to there. And I keep feeling a click. So I went to the hospital and I fractured it in here. This bone that runs in between this knuckle and this knuckle, there's a fracture right there. And that's why it's clicking. So I told them I ain't doing nothing with it until after Christmas because they said they'd have to break it and reset it because it's instead of the bone being like this, the bone is off like this. That's why it's clicking. And look at, then I hurt this finger. Like I'm just, I'm an accident waiting for a place to happen. But anyway, with that being said, you guys, Rev says bye, Willow, and everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys coming in and wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate it. So with that being said, you guys can wrap it up, and I will see you guys Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern for mini reads. So if you want a mini read, come on and see me on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. and get your very own mini read. So until then, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye.